Stop letting these bitches tell you what a real man is and a real shooter. Because when it come down to it, my nigga, when you bleeding out on the dirty floor, they not even gonna scream for you, my nigga. How much you want to bet that if we asked her to run her fucking call log, there's not one 911 call on her call log? How much you want to bet if motherfucker asks, hey man, if you ain't have nothing to do with this, can we just get the phone log for that day at that time and see if you called 911? We didn't hear you screaming, so you had a cool head on your shoulders. I know at the very least you called the goddamn ambulance. I know you called the ambulance for him. I know you ain't just cold like that. No, you ain't cold like that. Y'all remember, this is a very heavy scene for me. It was in the movie Blow. In the movie Blow, it was Boston George's last deal, and he had worked with, the dude he had worked with before, and then they at the goddamn the table and shit, and they had got everything through. He gave him a raise and everything. Then he had to go to the bathroom, and they was talking like, man, I feel bad too, but we got to do what we got to do. He came back to the table and started realizing, what's wrong with y'all? Where the fuck is my knife? And then he realized what was going on, and he said, let's do it. And the way that those informants stood up and turned away from the table, that's what I imagine. That's what I imagine. When I watched that video, I heard no screams. That's what I was looking for. I'm looking on the ground. I can clearly see this man right here, and they're confused. They're confused. So it's like, yeah, it's a lot of wounds here. It's a lot of wounds. And that can overwhelm anyone. And so they just out of human nature, man, I want to help him. He's in need of, there are still people like that out in the world. But the motherfucker who just posted the address, the motherfucker that is only there and having all of this shit because of this person, just as soon as he was neutralized, had no more use for him. And I have to imagine that when that shit went down, she got up and turned just like the motherfuckers in that movie Blow.